Hi there. Welcome to Moment of Truth with Israel Ayodeji. Have you ever wondered why, when something bad happens, take for instance, somebody dies, everyone in the family, friends gather, people around the neighborhood gather, and they come to sympathize, to share, to grieve with the person who had lost somebody or to whom something bad happened. And they make all kinds of promises. And after that day, no one returns to actually fulfill that promise. When my father died about over 25 years ago, I had the same experience. People came from home and abroad, and they made promises on how they would, help us through education and other things. But after the burial, none of them came round to fulfill their words. Now, this is not strange. What has happened is this: they have come and expressed their emotion. Understand this fact. Emotion does not, automatically transform into rendering of help. People can be emotional and be sympathetic and empathize with you and grieve with you in situation. And you also can do the same with others. But it may not transform into you or them rendering help to help that situation. This is a common thing in life. So you must understand this truth. It will help you not to be get angry at people, and you yourself, it will help you to solve the puzzle about why do I become emotional, why do I promise and I'm emotional when things happen, but I don't have the energy to go back to really help the situation. It's not strange. The Bible talks about Herod in Matthew chapter 14 verse 9. When Herodias asked for the head of John the Baptist, the Bible said he was sorrowful, he grieved, because you see, he listened to John the Baptist, he enjoyed his teaching, and he didn't want to kill him for fear of what would happen. But he still went on to do it, even when he was empathetic, sympathetic, and emotional about the death that would happen to John the Baptist after he gives the decree. He couldn't help the situation, yet he was emotional. In the same chapter, in verse 14 of that Matthew 14, the Bible said that Jesus saw the multitude and he was compassionate towards them. He had compassion towards them, and then he did something immediately to help them get fed out of the situation. Now, there's a difference between emotion and compassion. What you see many times that you manifest and does not transmit into you acting to help people is emotion. And that is the same thing that happens when people say and promise you things when something bad happens to you. But what really drives a man to go the extra mile to help others is compassion. Bible says, and many having compassion, making a difference. So if you are going to be able to be a tool in the hand of God to help people out of that situation, you need to ask for the baptism of compassion. Compassion will always empower you to be able to help. And if people are going to be able to help you out of your situation, you will have to also pray that God will put compassion in their heart towards you. Until compassion is in place, nobody would render help to you, and you will also not be able to do the same. Emotion does not transform into helping others. I hope this blesses.